What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again, man. Back in Alabama, it's story time. Story time. Story time. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was sitting up here and I was contemplating. I say, man, you know what? What am I going to tell the Foundation about? And I went to thinking. I say now, Foundation don't mind, y'all don't mind ride with me. When it's funny, when it's dangerous, when it ain't funny, ain't dangerous, y'all ride with me, and I like that. I like that. Y'all love me, I love y'all. I don't mind telling y'all what make me look bad, as well as I don't mind telling y'all what make me look good. It's a lot of stuff that goes on, man. A lot of stuff that went on back in the day. Real quick little things. Each and every day was a new adventure back then, especially for me, because I was out there. Look here, when I tell you I was out there. I was in them streets. And each and every day was a new adventure for me, y'all. Whether it was a big adventure or a small adventure, each and every day was a new adventure. Man, I'm going to tell you about this little thing that happened to me. And it wasn't funny when it happened. I was hot. Oh, I was mad. But I can laugh about it now. 1982. I was fresh out of YA. This is right before I went to prison. Fresh out of YA. Thought I was tough. Knew I was tough. Ain't no thought. I was a bad man back then, boy. Couldn't tell me spit. Couldn't tell me nothing, boy. So, I was Robo Banger. Y'all know me. In my mind back then, I was Robo Banger. Down for the set, down for the cause. Couldn't nothing stop me. This full speed ahead. All gas, no brakes. Point blank. Listen, I didn't have a car at the time. So any and everything I did was either on foot patrol or I had a bike. I had a beach cruiser, y'all. Now, a beach cruiser is like, if y'all seen Baby Boy, remember that bike that he was riding? Had one sort of similar to that. And boom, what I would do, I'd come to the set, and I would ride around sometimes. I was one of them type cats. I used to like to patrol. When I tell you, our section is from Vernon to Slauson. I used to want to patrol that. Yeah, I used to want to make sure that everything in that set area was copacetic and good. I had an issue at that time. Like I say, back then I used to love to write on the walls. Man, I wrote all over South Central. It didn't make me no different, boy. My name was ringing because I was writing. Now, I wouldn't go all the way to Slauson. That was a little now. I would always stop at around 56 and 57th. Now, one of the reasons, I ain't gonna front act like I'm just down there really, really, really making sure that you know what I'm saying, that the coast was clear. No, I had a real specific reason at that time why I was going down there. I had a little female friend, one of the little homegirls I used to go with. She stayed right there on 56 between Avalon and San Pedro. The little homegirl Angel. She stayed down that way, so quite naturally, I was talking to her at the time. I ride the bike down there because I didn't want to walk. I ride my bike down there. And then I was in the process back then. I've always been about spreading the brand. Expanding the Avalon universe. That's how I was back then. So I was in the process of starting another set called 5-7 Avalons. It was a couple of cats down that way back then that I seen they was ripe for the picking. Then, because we had found out they was down there trying to start a little a little hustler crew. You know, back then every set had a hustler clique within it. You know what I'm saying? Dudes, they'd pick a little certain area of the set. Everybody said it. And then they want to start right here on this little block. So, like I say, back then I wasn't with it. I had no respect for no like pimpy dude, player, hustler, Mac, pimp type dudes. No, if you wasn't gangster, you didn't have my respect. And I'll burn your perm up in a heartbeat. But anyway, we had got word that they was down there trying to start a little hustler clique called 5-6 Snake Town Hustlers. Now, anybody that was around back in the day, they might remember them cats down there on 56. 5-6 Snake Town Hustlers. I remember when we first got word of it, like, what? Who? Huh? Let's go check out the scene with a gangster lean, you know? So anyway, went down there, come to find out, it was you know, they was trying it. Now, one of the dudes that was down there that way was a dude named Easy. Like the letters E-Z. Easy. Light-skinned cat. Now, Easy was just so happened to be Angel's brother. You know what I'm saying? So now with me fooling with Angel, that kind of took the heat off of Easy. But we had let them cats know, hey, look, homie, ain't no hustler, nothing. Ain't no 5-6, no hustler snakes, nothing going on. This East Side Avalon down here. That's it and that's all. If we gotta come back, y'all know what the demo gonna be. You know? So eventually, them cats they started getting the message. Then, that's what gave me the idea that I want to start another gang down there called 5-7 Avalons. You know what I'm saying? You know, 57th Street, AGCs, you know? Boom, it right for the picking. I noticed at an early age, way back in the day, that all the sets was expanded, you know what I'm saying? You know, pulling up different things. It's power in numbers, y'all. I'm a big fan of the numbers game. Real big fan of the numbers game. But anyway, so because of, you know, my little dealings with Angel, I would ride this bike all down that way. Of course, anything I seen that was going wrong, I was going to address it. And then I used to have a stick in my hand and a can of spray paint in my back pocket or in one of my pockets, because if I seen a nice little area that need hitting up, man, I would jump off the bike and bang, real quick. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, on this one certain day, man, I'm coming down McKinley. I'm riding down McKinley, and what I was gonna do when I hit 56, I was gonna bust that right, come all the way up, and bank, cross Avalon, and go on over there where Angel and them was at. The reason why I was coming down McKinley, because there was some spots down that way on the wall I wanted to write on. I wanted to hit them up. I wanted to write on it. So that made me, you know, going down McKinley. Boom. Going down McKinley. Around this time, the villains, they had another set called 5-6 Villains. I hadn't heard of them yet. In fact, the incident that took place, I don't even know if it was some dudes from 5-6, but I knew way later on down the line, I started hearing about 5-6 Villains. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So I don't know if that was them or if it was the 5 Deuces, but I knew they was from Villain. The reason why I knew, because they whacked me out. I had roped down there in that area a couple of times already. I've been hitting up. Bang. Now, during my daily excursions, I come through, I seen where dude had whacked me out. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Now, remember, I had a running feud going back and forth, wall banging. I was wall banging, had a running feud going back and forth, wall banging with two dudes named Sandman and Puppet from Villain. For some reason, man, they would whack me out. Man, I'm talking about, I used to be so mad. If you want to piss me off, just whack me out on the wall. Oh, man, that wall banging was something serious to me. I had vowed to myself I was going to catch them two cats, but that's a different story. I don't believe that's who would whack me out on this certain night when what happened took place. I'm just saying I used to always get into it with them about the whacking out. That was years later though. But look, coming down there, I seen one time where the villains had crossed me out. They crossed me out, whacked me out. I'm like, all right, cool. I whacked him out, hit back up, blah, 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 blah. No thing. I didn't have no heat though. I didn't have no heat at the time. Look, I'm coming down McKinley this one night. I'm on the beach cruiser. I'm on my way. When I get to 56, I bust that right. I'm finna head back up toward Avalon. It's somebody. Who he was, I don't know. I don't know who he was. But he hitting up. He done already whacked us out. And he had just wrote the B. And he had wrote a S. He hadn't got to the V yet. He had wrote the B and the S. And I looked, got one. Because I had that stick. I told you, I didn't have no gun. I had a can of spray paint on me. No, I don't think I had no spray paint that night, but I had that stick. So when I see it, he hitting up, don't see me coming. Man, I pick up speed on the beach cruiser. He look up, see me coming, and he look. And so as I'm coming up like, Cub, what you do? What? He didn't have to know where I was from. He heard the word cuz and knew that I was a Crip. Man, listen, homie. When I jump off the beach cruiser with the stick, I'm thinking I'm finna get me a good whack in. He broke. I broke right behind him. I couldn't catch him. He ran toward Avalon, hit Avalon, and bust a left going toward Slauson. I chased him. When I hit Avalon and bust a left, I seen I wasn't going to be able to catch this cat. I wasn't going to be able to catch him. And I was fast back then, but I wasn't going to be able to catch this cat. All right, I'm like, cool. I come back, got on my bike, got my bike back, went on across Avalon, on over there to the other side. I didn't think nothing else of it. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't nothing. I didn't think nothing else of it. Man, I kicked it over there for about an hour. About an hour. I'm fitting to head back to South Park. Instead of me going down San Pedro, I come back up on Avalon. When I hit Avalon, I bust a left going toward South Park, going toward 51st Street. I say, man, I hit about 54. It was some cars coming across 54. Now, if you don't know the area, you ain't gonna know. But 54th is like a main thoroughfare coming through there. You know. So boom, when I'm coming down the sidewalk. I ain't even in the street. I'm coming down the sidewalk. So boom, when I hit 54, it's cars. It go at an angle. So cars coming across. Car coming across and stop. 4 deep in the car. When the car stopped, I hear somebody say, "Oh, blood, there he go." Huh? Scooby? What? Oh, blood, there he go. The car said, it was a car coming in back of him, almost hit him. Now, the car in back of him didn't have nothing to do with him, but they stopped. I'm already had the bike leaning to the side, had one foot on the ground, but I had my stick in my hand too. Both back doors opened up and the passenger side door opened up. Somebody hollered, "Oh, what's up now? What's up now?" What? What do you mean, what's up now? Man, fool, what, man? It's time to pick them up and put them down. It didn't make, now some dudes gonna try to play that tough role like they the hardest thing since cement and water. No, not me. I know I am a professional survivalist. I know when it's time to run. I know when it's time to stand and fight. My third eye told me, Toon, it's time to run. And that's what I did. Yeah, I don't care. Call me what you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. When the back doors bust open, boom, 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 I dropped the bike. What? Yow. I turned back around and headed back down Avalon. Headed back down San Pedro. Headed back down San Pedro. Yeah, I'm out of here. I don't even remember having no stick in my hand. I don't remember having no stick in my hand. I was getting somewhere so quick that bumped the stick. I wasn't even thinking about the stick. But now when I take off running back towards Slauson, dudes on me. They like, get him, man, get him. I'm like, I ain't got no gun. The only heat I had at that time was a 38 I stole from my mama. Way back then I told y'all about the story, but I stole that 38 from my mama. But I didn't have it. I lost that by now. That 38 was gone. But I'm getting somewhere. Man, when I tell you I'm getting somewhere, I'm getting somewhere. I hit 57th. No, I hit 56. Cause I think I'm finna try to get back to where I was coming from. When I hit 56, they had stopped. They stopped. Boom. When I've been the corner, you know how you running looking back, they ain't chasing me no more. So I'm like, dang, man. These fools almost got me, man. Dang, they almost got me. So look what I do. My good think I'm smarter than the average bear behind. I go all the way down 56. I cross over Avalon, and I crossed over to McKinley. I got a little light jog going on. You know what I'm saying? Back in you know how you kind of skip, light jog and skip, and be looking back with the light jog skip shot? Okay. Boom, I hit McKinley. I bust a left going back toward Vernon. Man, by the time I hit 54th again, here come the car. Now, I ain't got the bike. I done left the bike. I still got the stick in my hand. I still got the stick. But that didn't make no difference. Man, I'm scared. So, I ain't worried about no stick. Why I didn't drop it, I don't know. Here come the car again. Woo, woo. I'm like, man, first thing you heard again, like, there he go. No, it's not there he go. It was there I went. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, I'm eating McKinley up. The car tried to come up boom, 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 come up on the curb. Now, they can't get me. It's too many cars. It was cars parked on McKinley, and they can't really come up and get me. But I'm getting somewhere. So by the time I hit about 52nd, now they know in their mind, hold on. They in the danger zone. Because they got me at 54, but now I done made it almost to 52nd. I crossed 53rd and almost made it to 52nd. They right in our hood now though. They know, okay, whatever they had to do, they need to go ahead and do it because they got to get from right here. And I'm like, yeah, man, the homies all around here. Cause when I crossed 53rd, I was thinking, make it to the homie Warlock house. Cause I got to make it to Warlock house. But that went out my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to go. Now the only thing on my mind is making it back to South Park. I got to get back to South Park. They coming, boom. Right when we hit 52nd, they bust a left, right. They bust a right, going back towards Central. I bust a left, going back toward Avalon. I didn't see them no more. They didn't see me. They knew they had to get it. From right there in that little area, they know they had to go. Because now, at any given time, homies line to pop out anywhere. All up and down that street, what number 5 trays living. Boom, 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 boom. And if need be, I'm finna run down the street hollering, if I had to, you know. But they bust they right, going back towards Central, back toward the Villains. Boom. I got on. I never forget, man. I was passing by my homeboy Gangster Vic house. They stayed right there. I started to go knock on the door. And hey man, let me up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? I just got chased. Wasn't no thing, no. I hit the alley. I started hitting the alleys. Hit the alley, boom, came out on 51st, bust that left, crossed Avalon, and made it back up into South Park. Another day, man. No, I know that wasn't no ooh-wee, probably exciting story, but that, you know, it might be to some of y'all. To some of y'all, it might be. But that is the type of stuff that went on in my life almost every day. Something was going on. I would say, I would never stay out of jail a long time. But believe you me, man, my life was so wild. I was so invested into the gang shenanigans back then. I would do more in a month and a half than the average person would do in a whole year on the streets. That's not used to going back and forth to jail. I would get more within a month and a half span than the average person who just out there living would get in a whole year. Because I went to bed on it, dreamed about it, woke up, and was back on it 24/7. Always, man. Into something. Was into something, man. Was on the front line. But yeah, so, you know, little stories like that, man, I got so many there, man. Either I got chased, I chased somebody, either I was getting shot at, or I shot at somebody, I was getting jumped on, or I jumped on somebody. You know what I'm saying? The norm. And there's a lot of homies out there from different sections live that same type of lifestyle, man. It was a lifestyle. I'm glad them days over with, man. But anyway, man. That's just another quick little story, man, about stuff, man, that happened in my life, man, back in the day, man, during them heavy gang banging days, man. You know? Anyway, man, like I tell you, tell the people you love them, man. You never know when you're not going to see them again. You never know, man. I just left L.A. Had to go to the homie funeral. Turn right back around. 2 days ago, I lose, you know what I'm saying? Not I, but the Avalons. We lost 2 more, man. Just 2 days ago, man. Just this past, what's today? Today is Friday. Just this past Wednesday, man. We lost the homie Big 12 from 11-6 Avalon. And we lost our homegirl, Lady Hitman, from 5 Trey Avalon. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody, y'all. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. So make the best you can do, man, with the days you have left, man. Make them as productive as you most possibly can, man. And tell your loved ones you love them, y'all. It's me, man, Cartoon, man. Y'all know I represent the gangsters, man. The Avalon gangsters, man. Peace, y'all. I'm out.
Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta boogie. 4, 2, 1, man. 4, 2, 1, man.